This is Car Guys New England, your YouTube channel for anything automotive.
You bad, cause it's bit bad. She want me the bag, like chips at the front. You fuck, I'm fly like a pelic in my bed. I like get my boy hella quick. They just gonna put up on the elephant cut. My trunk, yeah, it's in the front. Of course, it's in the back. This a big. This a real big difference. You just want a club. I just need them racks. You just wanna party. I just wanna rock.
This is Jay with Car Guys New England. And if you're new to this channel, I know you've probably been seeing a lot of lowrider content, but also I have a very interesting collection of cars, and I just want to take a moment to talk about those different cars in the collection and just some of the pros and cons, what I enjoy about them, what I don't enjoy about them. This is pretty interesting, and it may surprise some people viewing this video and learning that one of my most popular vehicles is not the Lamborghini and it's not the Lowrider. It's actually my Lincoln Town Car. And I got into a huge blowout with Andy over this because he was like, it has to be the Lamborghini, blah, blah, blah. Nope, wrong. I pulled up the analytics, and the Lincoln Town Car and the Panther content that I put out is actually a huge part of the views and comments and likes on the channel. So, I just thought that was interesting. But one thing that I like about the Lincoln Town Car, it's an easy car to work on. It's rear wheel drive. It's a V8. And I love the fact that, you can customize it to your own liking, but the car doesn't draw too much attention to itself. So I love the fact that this car is very stealth, and it's not one that brings you a lot of attention, whether it be good or bad attention. So that makes the car very fun to have. The downside of that is the car doesn't excite some people. They don't care for it or something like that. But I really don't care what people think. This is what I like. I love to daily drive that car. Now, one thing that I just wanted to mention about the Panther community, they are the most amazing and supportive car community out there. And I've had my, experiences with the exotic car community, the lowrider community, you name it, the JDM community, and the Panther platform community is absolutely awesome. They're all supportive of each other, even the different clubs. Everybody's very chill and just willing to help out each other. So I think that's something that's really awesome about the Lincoln Town Car, and how it actually makes you part of something a lot bigger. And that's that actual community of people that take care of each other and support each other. The Lamborghini Murcielago, that's the next car I'd like to talk about. I absolutely love this car, and that was something that I decided to treat myself to when I found out I have some genetic blood disorders that may or may not, lead to an early demise. So I figured, you only live once. So I decided to take that plunge and get that car. And that's something that I always wanted ever since I first saw it in, I think it was Car and Driver magazine or something. The first time I ever saw it, and just fell in love with the body lines on the Murcielago. And that brings me to the point. The lines on that car are absolutely beautiful. It's almost like a very voluptuous woman. The lines on that car, which make it just absolutely stunning. The V12 is an amazing engine. It just absolutely roars. So I love that. That car is a car I can get in, and if I have a shitty day at the office, or, I get bad news over the phone or something like that, that car is my Prozac. I don't take antidepressants, but that car makes me happy driving it. And also, it's just fun. I'm not going to lie about it. It's fun. The part that sucks about owning a Lamborghini, obviously, is the attention that you're going to get, whether it be good or bad. So the bad would be, the Charlies with the bulldozers trying to roll coal on you, or just people following you around while you're trying to get home. That's the annoying side of owning a car like that. You can't go anywhere without somebody tagging you in pictures and things like that online. So everything that you do is in the public eye, but that's part of what, exotic car ownership brings to you. Now, there's a big, huge upside to it being a business owner. It opens up a lot of opportunities for you, opportunities where I have gotten to meet and know very, very well and become friends with other business owners that own exotic cars. And that has been an excellent networking tool over the past 6 years or 7 years. I don't even know how long. But it's just been a great opportunity with that. And with that being said, the exotic car community, awesome people. Most people are pretty cool. There's the occasional very stuck up owner and things like that. But for the most part, the community is very welcoming and really cool, really chill people, and just fun to get together with and talk business and stuff like that. So now we'll discuss the Lowrider Caprice behind me. And this story goes back actually to 1996 when I purchased this car off of my mother, completely bone stock. It was actually like a baby blue color with just a ugly cloth interior in it and stuff like that. But I ended up building the car into a lowrider over those following years in the late 90s, and ended up painting it this crazy blue color, had a white vinyl top on it, put wire wheels on the car and the hydraulics, the whole nines. And I ended up using this car very actively all the way through the 2000s and things like that. But the point came in my life where I had to get married. And when I got married, I had to move out of my house, obviously out of my parents' house. So at that point, I struggled in an apartment with no place to keep the Caprice for quite a few years in just a small studio apartment while I was busy building my business on the side. I wasn't really making enough at my normal job to do much. So that I had to put the Caprice basically on back burner. And I finally got off my feet to the point where I could get a house, and I became pretty successful with the business. So in 2013, I finally had the car brought to the house. Now, looking at the Caprice, I was completely discouraged looking at the damage to the roof and stuff like that. And also at this point, I already had my hands into the Lamborghini, which is very costly to maintain and keep on the road. Combined with starting a family, which I know I did a lot later than other people in the lowrider community, because people are taking basically pot shots at me right now about, my absence. And, the funny thing is a lot of these people that say these things were absent while I was very active because they started their families a lot earlier. But anyways, I don't care about that. So the Caprice, finally, I just got motivated to get going on it again this year. And, I love lowriding. I love cruising in lowriders. It brings a lot of positive attention. A lot of people love the cars, so I love that about it. One downside, I would have to say, speaking on past experience, of course, would be back in the day, the lowrider community was very catty. Everybody wanted to know what this guy's doing, and they'd talk behind this person's back and this and that. And there was a point where I decided to just write off, the bullshit and just stay away from people that were very negative like that. I'm not saying things are like that now. but I'm not too encouraged by some of the messages I've received from a few people, which I'll happily drill into that in the future, if they want to try to bully me or anything like that. But, it didn't leave a good taste in my mouth, hearing one thing about how everything's so different now, and then, immediately followed within a week by, actions that say nothing has changed. So, we'll see how that develops. And honestly, that's why I keep saying I'm doing this for me, because I'm not out here trying to impress anyone else or any other club. I'm doing this for my own enjoyment, and also I'm doing this in my father's memory, which to me is very important. My father was always there for me, very supportive of me. He was a great guy, and that's why, I continue to choose to do this. I'm not building the car for anyone else, so I don't care how low it sits. It's a hopper. And down the road, don't worry. I will get another car to have a very clean street lowrider. So, the stupid comments and everything, it's just not needed. It's unnecessary. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And I hope the nonsense doesn't continue. I'm going into this fresh. But there are still a lot of people that I know that, are great friends out there in the community. So I look forward to getting back out there. And, nothing's going to change that at this point. Those are my 3 cars. If you're new to the channel, there's an explanation of all the different vehicles that we have. I truly am a car guy. I love all cars. I love all different styles of car customization and things like that. But these are the 3 vehicles I have and what I like about them and some of the stuff I don't like about them. But just want to make a quick video about that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a like. Also, if you have questions or comments, be sure to comment down below. And if you're not subscribing to our channel, please subscribe. Support a local New England YouTuber. And, I'll continue to crank out content on these 3 different vehicles and also events, things like that. So if you enjoyed this video, again, thank you so much for watching. This is Jay with Car Guys New England. Till next time, take care.